Assembly. However, the effective tally did come to 107 since Vijay contested from 2 constituencies, and this had left did this leave TVK 11 short of majority mark of 118. On May 6th, the Congress was the first ones to extend support to the TVK after it had ended its alliance with the DMK. With 5 Congress MLAs, the TVK's tally did go up to 112, which was still 6 short of majority. Now, 2 days later, the left party CPIM did follow next, taking the tally to 116, but it was close, but it was still 2 short of majority. And well, the final piece in the puzzle came together after the VCK and the IUML had extended support, providing 4 crucial MLAs and taking the TVK's tally well past the majority mark. Well, both VCK and IUML were part of the losing DMK alliance and had taken 5 days to come on board. And now, with the numbers finally on his side, the TVK chief had met Governor R.V. Alekar to stake claim to form the government. And this was Vijay's 4th meeting with the governor, and his bid was finally accepted after he produced the letters from the supporting allies. Now, there were many reactions that come in from Vijay's family, including his father and relatives who were happy about him finally making a historic move by becoming the chief minister of Tamil Nadu, which is, of course, as big as his acting career. Now, of course, him becoming a chief minister in office would mark a paradigm shift in Tamil Nadu's political landscape. This, of course, transition from the silver screen to the secretariat will bring a lot of hurdles for him, but of course, a very first for the Thalapi, as he has been called. He had walked away from cinema to pursue this political career and had delivered one of the most stunning electoral upsets in Tamil Nadu's history. He emerged as the single largest party in the 234-seat assembly. And of course, after 3 days of political backing, back and forth, he finally got unconditional support from the VCK and the UCML. Now, just to get us more details and the ground updates, we are being joined by Siddharth MP, our correspondent. Siddharth, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, all the preparations are ready, and we are soon to see Vijay taking the oath as the chief minister. Again, how are people reacting to this? I'm pretty sure a lot of his fans would have gathered outside the venue.
Yeah, so we are inside the venue of the swearing-in. This is the Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium in Chennai. So everything is decked up. We're just moments away from the swearing-in. So the final set of arrangements are in place. All the dignitaries have arrived. The governor has arrived, who will be administering the oath. And the atmosphere here is electric. People are screaming. You can hear in the background the kind of enthusiasm that's erupting over here. Vijay has just walked onto the stage clad in a suit. So there's Rahul Gandhi flanking Vijay. So this is the kind of atmosphere prevailing over here. It's a completely electric atmosphere. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but the place is just erupting. That's the level of enthusiasm over here. So it's a huge moment, history unfolding here. Almost after 6 decades, a third party apart from the AIADMK and DMK coming to power. And this is proof that, cinema popularity can be turned into votes, seats, and eventually power. So that's what this moment means for Tamil Nadu. And this is a huge moment because Vijay has managed to make it thus far. And last week he was just an actor politician awaiting the results. And now he's going to be chief minister. So an absolutely stunning moment unfolding before us.
Absolutely. We can see visuals of Rahul Gandhi standing right next to Vijay clad in a suit, all ready to take oath. Of course, there's a lot of anticipation from people outside who would be witnessing it probably on screens, on televisions, on screens there. But and of course, the next thing is, of course, the kind of challenges he will be taking as somebody who's very new to politics. Rather, his now, what would call it, it's his debut, and winning an election with such huge amount of votes is, of course, incredible in itself. But now I guess after becoming the chief minister, his next challenge will be how to implement this, isn't it?
Yes, the floor test is the next big challenge, but Vijay, I believe, has enough numbers to overcome this challenge because he's got not just support of the Congress, but of several other parties, including left parties with 4 seats, then the VCK with 2 seats, and the IUML with 2 seats. So that's about 13 seats that have been added to Vijay's tally. So a comfortable number above the halfway mark he's got. So I believe it should be smooth sailing here on, but we'll have to wait to see if there are any unexpected challenges that come up in the next couple of days. The floor test is expected to be on 13th or just before 13th. So we'll wait and see what Vijay's first couple of days look like. Certainly the floor test is a major event, but considering the kind of mandate he's got and considering the fact that the 2 other major parties in the state have been pushed to the second and third place by a distant margin, I don't think that they would obstruct Vijay, because that would further dent their popularity, because the vote for Vijay itself is a strong anti-establishment vote. So the establishment parties would not want to come in the way of Vijay and earn the wrath of his fans and voters if at all the next opportunity arises sometime. So they would want to wait and watch and perform the role of an opposition party in the state, and a strong opposition would be important, given that this is a party on debut. They're just newbies on the field. So experienced political parties would be able to play the role of a strong opposition. That's what they want to do, rather than obstructing Vijay right from day one.
Absolutely. And of course, as you mentioned, right when he becomes the chief minister, of course, he has been he's been a very popular actor, and he's probably broken many records that way. But now that he becomes the chief minister of a state, now very different career apart from his acting career. Of course, people will be looking forward to how he will be seen as the chief minister and how he functions with his very, as you mentioned, in a very newbie government. I'm pretty sure our correspondent is having a hard time listening to us because of the screams and the hooting and the cheering happening, because of course now finally their leader, their of course fan base who has looked up to him is now becoming the chief minister. That was his mother on the screens, and now these are the parents of Vijay that are now on the screens, waiting to see their son take the oath as the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. And of course, Vijay there seated along with Rahul Gandhi, among his fans, his supporters from the cinema fraternity, from the political background, and of course an absolutely amazing time for the TVK, which is very new. It is on the February 2nd, 2024, when Vijay had made it official and he had announced the launch of the TVK, which was, as he called it, rooted in secularism, social justice and communal harmony. And the party was formally registered with the Election Commission of India on September 8th, 2024. Now again, in his campaign speeches along the way, he has been talking about how he threw away his peak of his career. He threw away the salary of an actor, and how he was dedicated to now serving the people. It was, of course, a declaration of irreversible intent, and his supporters did receive it as a convent. And well, we saw the performance in the elections. TVK is, of course, a political platform which is focused on youth employment, women's welfare, and education as well. Now it's the governor who has now taken the stage, who will be assisting Vijay in taking the oath.
The Honorable Chief Minister Designate will introduce the Honorable Ministers Designate to the Honorable Governor.
We just saw the Vijay introducing his ministers to the governor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we humbly request all of you to kindly rise up for the national song Vande Mataram, followed by national anthem, followed by Tamil Thai Varthu.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Sasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Suprajyotsna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadura Bhashini, Sugadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Koti Koti Kanta Kala Kala Ninanda Karale.
These are the visuals coming in from the Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium, where Vijay is all set to take the oath as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. We have the governor that you see on the screens, who will be assisting Vijay in taking the oath. We have Rahul Gandhi standing next to Vijay. And right now, the national song is being sung, after which the national anthem will be followed.
Tumi hridi, tumi marma, tvam hi pranaha sharire, bahute tumi ma shakti, hridaye tumi ma bhakti, tomaroi pratima ghadi mandire mandire, Vande Mataram. Tvam hi Durga Dash Praharana Darini, Kamala Kamala Dala Viharini, Vani Vidya Darini, Namami Tvam Namami Kamala Mamala, Atula Sujala Sufala Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shamalam Saralam Susmitam Bhushitam, Dharani Bharani Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलति तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமளந்த கெழிலொழுகும் நீராறும்.
Now, after nearly a week of suspense, TVK Chief Actor and politician Vijay will be now taking oath in a matter of course minutes now. Once sworn in, Vijay will become the first leader outside the DMK and the AIA-DMK to head the Tamil Nadu government since 1967. Vijay now has to prove his majority on the floor of the Tamil Nadu Assembly by May 13th. And much like Vijay's theatrical releases, his political debut did prove to be an edge-of-the-seat thriller as the TVK had earlier scrambled to garner a majority. Now, this is, of course, his debut in Tamil Nadu politics. It is on the February 2nd of 2024 that Vijay had made it official. He had announced the launch of the TVK party, which he called it rooted in secularism, social justice, and communal harmony. And in many of his political speeches, he has told about how TVK's political platform has focused on the youth employment, women's welfare, education loans, for farmers, working for the fisherfolk rights. And these, of course, issues did resonate deeply in the state where political conversation had long been dominated by just two parties, that is DMK and the AIDMK.
Governor's permission to commence the function. மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் அவர்களுக்கும் பதவியேற்பு உறுதிமொழியும் ரகசிய காப்பு உறுதிமொழியும் செய்து வைக்குமாறு மாண்புமிகு ஆளுநர் அவர்களை கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். I request the Honorable Governor to administer the oath of office and secrecy to the Honorable Chief Minister. திரு சி. ஜோசப் விஜய் அவர்கள்.
நான் சி. ஜோசப் விஜய் எனும் நான் சட்டப்படி அமைக்கப்பெற்ற இந்திய அரசியல் அமைப்பின்பால் உண்மையான நம்பிக்கையும் மாறா பற்றும் கொண்டிருப்பேன் என்றும் இந்திய நாட்டின் ஒப்பில்லாத முழு முதல் ஆட்சியையும் ஒருமையையும் நிலை நிறுத்துவேன் என்றும் தமிழ்நாட்டு அரசின் முதலமைச்சராக உண்மையாகவும் உளச்சான்றின்படியும் என் கடமைகளை நிறைவேற்றுவேன் என்றும் அரசியல் அமைப்பிற்கும் சட்டத்திற்கும் இணங்க அச்சமும் ஒருதலை சார்பும் இன்றி விருப்பு வெறுப்பை விலக்கி பலதரப்பட்ட மக்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நேர்மையானதை செய்வேன் என்றும் ஆண்டவன் மீது ஆணையிட்டு உறுதிமொழிகிறேன். சி. ஜோசப் விஜய் எனும் நான் தமிழ்நாட்டு அரசின் முதலமைச்சர் என்ற முறையில் எனது கவனத்திற்குள்ளாவதும் தெரிய வருவதுமான எந்த பொருளையும் முதலமைச்சரின் கடமைகளை உரியவாறு நிறைவேற்ற தேவையான அளவுக்கன்றி ஒருவரிடமோ பலரிடமோ நேர்முகமாகவோ மறைமுகமாகவோ அறிவிக்கவோ வெளிப்படுத்தவோ மாட்டேன் என்று ஆண்டவன் மீது ஆணையிட்டு உறுதிமொழிகிறேன்.
அமைச்சர்களுக்கு பதவியேற்பு உறுதிமொழியும் ரகசிய காப்பு உறுதிமொழியும்.
And TVK Chief Joseph Vijay has been sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai amid loud cheers, chants and celebrations by supporters who were gathered at the venue. And Tamil Nadu Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Alerkar had now administered the oath of office and secrecy to Vijay in the presence of political leaders, film personalities and alliance partners. And this comes after a week of course, trouble for TVK, who was now struggling to get in lines. But now there we have C. Joseph Vijay now taking the oath, has now become officially the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Now, as you can see, now the different ministers are taking oath, and the governor of Tamil Nadu, Lekar, is now administering oath to the different ministers. Just a few seconds before C. Joseph Vijay was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu at the Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium in Chennai. Amid these loud cheers and chants and celebrations by supporters who gathered at the venue. And Tamil Nadu Governor Rajendra Alerkar had administered the oath. And to give us the ground details, our principal correspondent Siddharth MP is now present in the stadium. What is the mood like, Siddharth? Of course, we heard cheers as he took oath and a very strong speech that Vijay gave before signing in to become the Chief Minister. Tell us about what he said and what are the things that you noticed.
Well, absolutely thunderous atmosphere here because people were roaring, clapping and cheering. This was a historic moment to witness because it's history being made over here. After 60 years, a third party is emerging apart from the DMK and the AIADMK, which have been dominating the state's political landscape. Certainly for many over here, for fans and for Vijay's family members, a highly emotionally charged moment this. Because this was not something that has been easy one. It was actually absolutely hard fought over the last 1 week. While Vijay did get the overwhelming numbers as the single largest party, the fact remains that this is a 1 week battle that is now coming to a close. Because through the week it was a struggle. There was a daily suspense, 4 visits to the governor's residence. Each one of those visits leading to a lot of suspense. And now finally it all culminating in the grand oath-taking ceremony here at the Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium. So, Vijay in movies has played the role of Chief Minister, but now he's going to, don the real mantle of the Chief Minister himself. So this goes on to show how democracy works and what all possibilities are open in a democracy. Because in a vibrant democracy such as this, it's possible to even convert on-screen popularity, charisma and superstardom into votes, eventually seats, and convert those seats into adequate numbers and then assume office as Chief Minister. So this is proof of how vibrant democracy is, and this is also evidence of how superstardom can be converted into power. It's been proven multiple times in Tamil Nadu, and Vijay is yet another example of how this can be done.
Absolutely, Siddharth. And we can also see ministers being taking oath. Tell us if you have information, of course, these ministers who are taking oath. Tell us about them as well.
Yeah, so each one of these ministers will hold key portfolios, including education, sports, then public administration, public works. Then in addition to that, they will hold the home portfolio first. Chief Minister Vijay will hold the home portfolio. Then, of course, a revenue portfolio, prohibition. There are several ministers, at least 8 of them who will be taking oath today. All of them are Vijay's inner circle and close confidants. And another significant messaging that is present here at the ceremony is Rahul Gandhi, the Indian leader of opposition, who's present here. Rahul Gandhi's presence here signifies what this means to the Congress, because this also shows a sort of resurgence of the Congress in the southern part of the country. In Kerala, Congress has won. They are yet to decide on the chief ministerial candidate, but yes, it's an overwhelming victory over there. In Karnataka, Congress is in power. In Telangana, Congress is in power. So, this is a party that has been out of power in Tamil Nadu for 60 years, but now they are part of the ruling alliance and they'll be getting a share in power. So it's a significant moment for the Congress party itself, because internally there was initial push within the Congress to ally with the TVK. It did not happen pre-poll, but now post-poll it has happened. And Rahul Gandhi himself being here for the swearing-in ceremony goes on to show how much this win means for the Congress as well. Because, there's always been talk. Even Vijay during campaigning spoke about how the true Congress supporters are with him. And now Rahul Gandhi himself being here on behalf of the Congress party goes on to show how much of mutual benefit this alliance between the Congress and TVK will be. Of course, the Congress was the first to jump ship and join the TVK. They were with the DMK earlier. In fact, Congress broke several decades-long alliance with the DMK. It's a UPA-era alliance that ruled India for 2 successive terms. And now they've been in opposition for several terms, 2+ terms. And then this alliance has been broken by the Congress so that they can join the TVK. So this also goes on to show a tectonic shift in the Congress's priorities in the larger scheme of things. I believe that speaking with Vijay's TVK would mean much more than being with the DMK. So a major calculation and a gamble, so to speak, by the Congress party going with the TVK. But that shows the kind of priorities that the Congress has. They understand that the DMK was not a party that was happy to share power with the Congress if they'd won this election. But now, pretty much the TVK is willing to accommodate Congress party. So this goes on to show the changing political dynamics in the state and the country as well. And the Congress being with Vijay also marks the breaking of the India alliance. Because with 20+ MPs, the DMK backing out of the Congress.
Absolutely. I would like to interrupt you and I'll let you take a look and have a feel of the whole ceremony there. I'll let you go on that. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, of course, with that, we call a wrap to this bulletin. We'll get you all the details from the ground in Tamil Nadu and across the world on the other side of a very short break. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
Campaigns, elections, alliances, controversies, and power play. Stories that analyze global and domestic politics. A dedicated show with varied perspectives, expert take, citizens' voices, detailed ground reports, and in-depth coverage from political corridors of the world. This is Race to Power, only on WION.